Do you ever feel like just saying fuck it, giving up, quitting? Do you ever feel like, you know what, there's no point in doing this? Do you ever feel like just stopping and starting over? Do you ever feel like what you're doing and been doing and all the work and time that you've been putting in and the effort you've been putting in just isn't paying off? The results aren't coming. Do you ever feel like that? You ever find yourself in that situation? Maybe you're at a job working so hard, not getting any results. Maybe you're trying to date women and you're not getting any results. Maybe you're trying to hit the gym, you've been going, your diet, and you just get out of your feelings. Never define yourself or your situation when you're at those low vibrational states. When you're at those lows, when you feel down, when you feel out, when you don't feel your best, when you don't feel like things are grooving and flowing, they're not, and it isn't. So don't define your life in that moment, because that's really not who you are. That's really not what your life is. All that is a negative outlook. It's just a negative perspective, but it's not reality. The reality is you have the ability to raise your vibration through frequencies and vibrational workouts where you're tuned into your breath, you're tuned into your heart, you're tuned into your body, and you're just elevating at a high level, and you're just coming from such a divine space that all those problems you saw earlier, all those things that you were tripping on before, just don't even matter anymore. You see life from a whole new perspective. You have a whole new life that's being created by design and possibility. And then that idea of giving up seems ridiculous. The only thing you want to do at that level when you're at a high vibration is keep going. When you're at a high vibration, you never want to stop, because you realize how much more there is to do, how much more can be done, how much more potential there is. And even if those results aren't here now, you're in love with the process, because you realize that the process is the proof. The process is the results. The process is the outcome. People will be asking me, Henry, what do you mean? What is that? What do you mean the process is the outcome? Huh? What do you mean? No, yeah, that's what it is. What if I told you that everything you want, it's already here? You just need to start acting as if. You need to just start acting as if it's done. You need to start claiming it and acting in a way in accordance. What if I told you that? What if I told you that everything you ever wanted is already available to you? You're either just choosing to accept it or you're just choosing to reject it. Maybe you're not even conscious of the fact that you're choosing to accept and reject things. That's why you see a lot of people just either competently winning or just incompetently winning. Uncompetently winning, right? What does that mean? There's levels of competence. What is competence? Competence is like your level of knowing how to do something, your ability, your capability of doing something. When you're competent, you have the know-how, right? So let's break through these levels of competence and see where you're at when it comes to life and where you need to be. In life, in every category, you're going to start off at unconscious incompetence. What does that mean? It means that when you were like 2, a baby, a 3, you put your shoes on, your mom and dad and whoever, a baby, a 3, you put your shoes on, your mom and dad and whoever raised you, they tied your shoes. Why? Because you didn't even know what a shoe was. You didn't even know you had a left foot or a right foot. You didn't know what a shoelace was. You didn't know how to tie your shoe. You didn't know anything about this. It's unconscious incompetence. Incompetence, whatever the fucking word is. Right? Incompetence. You didn't even know that you didn't know how to do something. And then you realize, oh, okay, so there's these things called shoes, there's shoelaces, I have feet, I have to tie them in a certain bunny style way, right? You figured out that there was a way to tie your shoes. So now you were consciously incompetent or incompetent, right? Now you knew that you didn't know how to do something. The next level is what? Let me make this turn real quick. Let me make this turn. I got to focus on the road. Right? So you broke through the levels of unconscious incompetence, and you reached the conscious incompetence, and then you reached conscious damn, this is a fucking tongue twister. Conscious competence, right? Now you're aware of how to do something. Okay, boom. You learned how to finally tie your shoes. Now you know how to tie your shoes. You know that there are shoes, you know how to tie the shoes. You are consciously competent of the fact of how to do certain things. You know that you know how to do certain things. There's a certain level where you get to, it's called unconscious competence. Perfect example, exactly. You already know what to do so much that now when you put your shoes on, you don't even think about it, right? Like now when you ride a bike, you already know how to do it so well. You don't have to think about it because you're unconsciously competent. That's what competence is. So when you operate from this level, when you get to this level of unconscious incompetence in any realm, business, pitching deals, talking to women, dating, unconscious competence you don't even realize that you know. You don't even know that you know. You're just doing it. Like you don't even you don't even like think about it. Like it's your second nature. That's what you want things to happen fast. You want things to become second nature to you. Okay, so start working on your life, raising your frequency, raising your vibration, tapping into the flow state. Meant to be. Some things aren't meant for you. Some things you do need to give up. Some things you should quit. Some things you definitely should put down and evaluate. I'm not telling you that you're always going to be wrong. Like some people you have to have the ego and the humility to know and really evaluate and really have the discernment if you should give up or quit and what you're doing. And when we say give up or quit, we're not saying those words like failures. We're using those words on a strong level as if, you know what, I need to make a wise choice. This isn't working. Eliminate this. Execute that. Anyway, I'm outside here, and so you see what's going on. Even when